Hi, welcome to On the Daily Season 2, a podcast focusing on authentic and acoustic entrepreneurship. My name is Danielle McCleary. I am your host. Y'all, I just left a 9-year fitness career to pursue full-time entrepreneurship. So I am in the trenches with you, but I got big dreams of being a millionaire and helping other people to become millionaires as well. So together, we're going from stuck to unstoppable, and I'm so excited that you're here for this ride. Let's freaking go. Hello. Welcome back to On the Daily. This is Danielle, your host. I turned 35 this week. It's so crazy. I sometimes still feel like I'm 27, although I also don't feel like I'm 27 because I feel a lot older than 27. For a long time, I felt like 47. So now I actually feel like maybe my body is just like finally catching up with how I feel. I want to talk about like doing the damn thing today. It's going to come out a lot better than that, I promise. But I just had this thought over the last week. Last weekend, my beautiful, amazing, incredible family, Breeze and Owen, they took me away for the weekend. And by away, I mean like 20 minutes from where we live in outside of Austin. It's a little town called Wimberley. And we like rented an Airbnb. And it was like a cute little tiny house, like cabin vibes. And we just like disappeared for a couple days and like went on long walks and bundled up because it was freezing and went into little shops and like went into town to get chai and ate at this local place. And then we played cards and we watched movies in bed and we had cupcakes. And it was just like the most amazing trip. Like it's so funny. When I was younger, I was like, big party. How many people can come to my party? And now I'm like, I want to spend the weekend with my family. I want to go away for the weekend. I want to go on a trip. And then on my actual birthday, I want to like disappear into a spa. So like for my actual birthday this week, I literally went to the Omni at Barton Creek in Austin, Texas. It's like this very bougie hotel, very bougie day spa called the Makara Spa. And I just was there all day. I got service after service after service. I laid in every room. I went in the sauna, the steam room, the shower, the hot plunge, the cold plunge. Like I did everything. And I didn't talk to anybody. I just disappeared for the entire day by myself. And then we went to dinner. And then Wednesday, like the day after my birthday, is when I got to hang out with my friends and go line dancing, which was like so much fun. So there's something that I was thinking about when that was all happening, because I had somebody message me and say, I wish I could do this for my birthday. And I said, well, why can't you? Oh my gosh, I'm just way too busy for that. We're in like save mode right now. So we're not spending money on stuff like that. And it just kind of struck me. And listen, like I'm not shaming anybody who chooses to live their life a certain way. What I'm going to offer you is a perspective. And also, I'm going to shed light on like my philosophy with life because, you know, obviously, if you listen to my podcast, if you follow me on Instagram, if you've worked with me ever, like I like to listen to people that I'm inspired by. So I'm going to go out on a gamble and say that maybe you're inspired by my life. And so I figured I'd share it with you and share like what my life philosophy is in case you want to adopt any of it for yourself in your own life context, you know? Before we do that, though, I need to tell you to get into Launch with Power. This mastermind that I'm launching on January 1st is going to be so amazing. And I'm so excited because I remember what it was like to start a business. I remember looking around and being like, I have so many questions. I have so many questions. I have so many questions. And some of those questions are strategy based. Some of those are mindset based. Some of those are like money shit based. And the biggest question I have is anybody else feeling this? Because I would look around at all these other people with businesses and be like, how did you just like figure it out? And so obviously I did figure it out. And, you know, all these years later, it's been almost 5 years since I started like an entrepreneurship journey. And I have learned a lot. And I know that there's a lot of people out there who want to start their own thing. They want to start a side business. They want to start a full-time business. They want to scale a business. They want to relaunch a business and they just feel stuck and they feel paralyzed. And then you also wonder, like, is anybody else feeling this? And what I can tell you is if there is anything that lights me the F up, it's helping people start businesses and work for themselves. So I'm so excited about this because a mastermind is a really great place to do that, because you're not just getting me, you are getting all of the other people in the mastermind with you, which have similar experiences to you, have different experiences to you, people that can offer insight, people that you can offer insight to, as well as you get to work with me pretty intimately. We get to do bi-weekly hot seat coaching, group calls. There's a Voxer group, all the things. And the price is currently at $8,888. And you can pay per month. You can pay over time. You can do a lot of different things, but that's not $8,888. Sorry, $888. And that price on the 1st of January when we launch will go up to $1,000. So get in now, get in and join us and pay per month if you need to, or if you want to, and just like be in the conversation with people who are going where you're going. It'll change your life. I promise. Okay. So that message that I received, it kind of struck me when I got it, because I was like, well, what do you mean you're not doing anything? Because I think this happens a lot, y'all. I think people just like will save and save and save and save and save and hope that like, it's all going to pay off and eventually they're going to live the life of their dreams. But if there's anything I can tell you, it's you can't save your way to wealth. Okay. Not anymore. Maybe you used to. You can't do that now. You can't save your way to wealth because banks take interest. You're going to take money. They're going to take money out of your bank account, out of your savings account, all these things. And you can't save your way to wealth. And like, for what? Because your life could literally end. That's you saying that like, you're not worried about anything happening to you. And like, I'm not worried about anything happening to you either. I think you're going to all live long, beautiful, healthy lives. But what if not? And I have personal experience with this because my dad, who was a CFO, chief financial officer, for lots of major companies over the years, and saved every penny and constantly talked about how when he retired, he was going to live it up. He just needed to get to retirement. And my dad died at 64 years old. He didn't get to retire. He literally died before he retired. And sure, he did some things for himself. Like he bought himself his nice car. We went on vacations to Hawaii, but there was so much my dad could have done. I mean, my dad made money and there was so much more he could have done that he just chose not to because he was saving for retirement. And I just won't do that. It's like y'all, why are you working your ass off if it's not to enjoy your life? Right? Like, why are you working as hard as you're working if you're not enjoying the life that you have and doing the things you want to do and buying the house and going on the trip and saying the thing you want to say and buying the things you want to buy? And, there's so many excuses, right? Like, oh, I don't have time. I don't have resources. My kids aren't old enough. My kids don't sleep. I don't know what to do. I don't have time for that. And those are all just things. Those are all just beautiful lies you tell yourself, because actually you can build the life context you want to build. You can build the dream life you want to have and build it around the life context that you want. And nobody can say anything about that. But like, this is the life. Like, this is the show, right? Like, the moment is now. That's not coming. There's nothing coming. You're not preparing for anything. The life that you're living right now, it's happening. It's happening every single day. And so many people will just like wait and like they'll not chase their dreams. They'll not go after the things they want to go after. And they'll use the excuse of, oh, I don't have time, or, oh, I don't have the money. When really it's just this imposter syndrome. It's just this like not feeling worthy or good enough to have the life that you want to have. And I can tell you that every single one of us is worthy and deserving of the life we want and desire 100%. I just don't know pardon my French, I just don't know what the fuck you're waiting for. Like, I don't know why you're working so hard if you're not enjoying your life every single day, enjoying it now while it's happening. Like, I think people are sometimes kind of shocked that I'm like, I do the things I want to do. And like, I do, but I live life on my terms. Like, it's on my terms. I work when I want. I vacation when I want. I unplug when I want. I buy what I want. Obviously that is in context, but I buy what I want. And that's because life's on my terms. Like, people always say to me, like, oh my gosh, like such big things happen for you. Big things happen for me because I make big fucking moves. I don't wait for things in my life. If there's anything I can tell you, it's don't wait for things. Don't wait for the good things to show up. Make them happen. When you feel the pull, respond to it and jump. I don't ask questions. I'm a sacral being. I'm a generator. I have gut intuition. When I feel that pull from my sacral, I respond to it. And if it's a full body yes, I cannonball into the freaking deep end and I don't ask questions. And that is why everything big happens for me. It's not because I'm lucky. It's not because I'm like, oh, she just got lucky. It's not luck. It's magic and science. It's literally like, it's trusting that everything is working out in your best interest. It's trusting that if you spend money or if you invest money, you know, and it's like, if you do these things, it will come back to you. That's why everything happens. I'll be damned if I'm just going to like work my ass off and then like save it, like save life for a rainy day. Like, oh, I'll do that later. No. And this goes like, I hear this a lot with coaching too, like people that'll want to invest in my programs or, you know, they'll want to work with me one-on-one, but they'll say like, oh, I'm not ready for that right now. This happens with the mastermind. Oh my gosh, with this mastermind, people are like, oh, I'm not there yet. I'm thinking about starting a business, but I'm not there yet. Well, that's exactly why you should be jumping into a mastermind, because you're not going to get ready just by waiting to get ready, right? Like so many of y'all are like watching your life pass by watching everyone else live out your dreams on Instagram and social media. You're watching everybody else live out your dreams instead of you just doing it. And you're saying like, oh, I'm not ready for that yet. Well, you're never going to be ready unless you fricking go for it. That's just fact. Like you can't save your way to wealth, just like you can't like reserve your good days for when you're ready for them. Like the good days are happening now. Life is happening now. So invest in the coach. Like you should be investing in your program the second you feel like you want to. Don't let your ego talk you out of it and tell you that you're not ready. You're not there yet. It's all bullshit. It's bullshit. It's a perfect lie. It's a beautiful, perfect lie that you tell yourself so that you don't have to shift because your ego wants you to stay the same. That's all it is. So when you feel that pull, jump, right? That's exactly why you should jump in now. It's not about being ready for your life. It's about living life on your own terms, y'all. It's about deciding what's good for you when it's good for you without needing approval from a single goddamn person. That's what it's about. So like buy the house, move to the other state or country, you know, like hire the coach you want to hire, buy the thing, say the thing, book the flight, whatever it is, do it. Because life is literally passing you by while you're saving it for a rainy day. You don't know that you're going to get that rainy day. So why are you trying so hard to like wait? Live your life now. It's like, I call it like the unfuckwithable frequency, and it's power. That's why good things happen to me. Everyone always says like, oh my gosh, everything's happening. Like all these good things are happening to you. You're on fire, Danielle. It's because I lead myself. It's because life is on my terms. It's not on anyone else's terms. It can't be. It can't be on anyone else's terms. It has to be on my terms. So whatever the thing is, go do it today. Go do it. Hire the coach, plan the trip, buy the house, book the vacation, do whatever you got to do. But whatever that thing is that's pulling on your heart and pulling on your intuition, and you know that you want it, you are only doing yourself a disservice by continuing to not go for it. Because that urge that you have, that desire that you have, that want that you have, that's like deep inside of you, that's your intuition, and that's connected to your higher self, which will always lead you in the right direction. Always. Always, 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 always. You know, it's like if you've done, I'm launching this other thing in January, and it's called the Society, and it's a membership community for anybody who is looking to participate in a lot of my programs and doesn't necessarily want to pay for every single one at a time. It's a membership community where you can pay per month. Currently, I mean, it's crazy. Currently, the price is like $741 a month, which is nuts because each masterclass I put out is like $199, and each group program can go up to $3,000. So for $740, and I usually do at least one of those a month. So for $741 a month, or you can pay up front too, that's fine. You get access to every masterclass and every group program I've already done. I've put out like 20 or so programs already. So you get access to all of those. They're all on demand. You listen to them at your leisure as many times as you want. They're in a library. And then you also get access to everything that I come out with in the next year. So if you join now, everything I do in 2023, you get access to, whether it be a masterclass or a group program or a seminar or a 3-day live, whatever. The only thing you don't get access to are my masterminds and my one-on-one mentorship programs. And that's just because those are high ticket, like one-on-one containers. But everything else you get access to. Live trainings, on-demand trainings, you get access. You're going to save so much money by doing that. And so many people are like, oh, well, I'm not really ready for that yet. Like, I'm just starting my personal development journey. Well, here is the perfect opportunity for you to face that head on by giving yourself the opportunity to get up to up to 2 trainings a month plus everything I've already done. You get access to that. It's the best freaking thing in the whole world. Gosh, imagine being able to be like, you know what? I need personal development today. I'm going to go look at this library. I'm going to go into the society library and I'm going to pick a training that resonates with me and I'm going to grow my freaking mindset so that I can start living life on my terms, so that I can stop waiting for something to happen, some magical thing to happen before I go live my life. No, that is not the energy we are bringing with us into 2023. Like, I move when I want to move. I do the things I want to do. When I bought this house that we're about to move into, like everybody thought it was a crazy idea. On paper, it was a crazy idea, but I just did it. I did it because I like to make big moves. I like big money. I like watching big money move. I like buying things when I want to buy them. I like booking trips when I want to book them. Life moves on my terms. And that's kind of the fast lane. Like, my life's the fast lane. I like it that way. So do the thing. Hire the coach, book the trip, buy the plane ticket, say the thing you want to say. Just do it. Stop waiting. Stop watching everybody else live your dream life. It's boring. All right. I hope this was helpful. I'll be back on Tuesday with another episode. Until then, I hope you have the most amazing Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, happy Hanukkah to everybody that celebrates Hanukkah. Kwanzaa's coming, like all these different holidays. Merry everything as we go into this holiday weekend. I love you all, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.